Hiyo, welcome back. It is now 6 days until my surgery. I'm nervous, scared, and excited all in one. I have been trying to dot my I's and cross my T's in regards to making sure that I have my babysitter set up because, as you guys know, I've written notes so that I can keep track of what I need to talk to about. But as you know, your recovery for HIPEC will be intense and it will take a while for you to feel normal again. I did a lot of research in terms of how people have felt after their surgery, and for the most part, I've been seeing a consistency of about 3 months of how long it'll take before you actually start to feel some semblance of normal again. So I have my cousin babysitting my son for me for about a month. And then afterwards, my mom will be taking care of him in the mornings. And then I think I'll have like a friend of the family babysit him while she goes to work. And then she'll pick him up at night so that she can continue taking care of him. And I want to say this will go on for a minimum of 2 months because I'm hoping that by the grace of God, I'll feel instantly better by like month 1. And then month 2 will just be another beautiful hurdle that I get through that will be a thing of the past pretty fast. Oh, I could be a rapper. I'm telling y'all, a thing of the past, a really fast is what cancer needs to be. Okay, sorry. I'm not editing that out either. So anyway, things as far as food that I've kind of purchased is a protein shake, and I'm going to start drinking that regularly, probably starting tomorrow morning. Today's Wednesday and tomorrow's going to be Thursday, and I'm going to start drinking that regularly to prepare for my actual surgery so that my body is able to recover from it faster, because as some people may know, maybe not everybody, but protein helps rebuild muscles and things like that. And they're going to be cutting through layers of muscle to get to my tumor, and they'll be resecting muscle as well. Medication. A lot of times they stop giving you oxycodone or oxycodone is Percocet, or whatever it is they prescribe at home. They stop giving that to you after like 2 to 4 days in the hospital, just so that you can do better with pain management when you get home. But I'm a baby, I'm a pussy, so therefore I will be having oxy available at the house because I take that now for my pain with my cancer. So I don't imagine me being able to withstand that type of pain and not have anything. But there's a catch-22 with that. The reason why they don't want you to take that so much is because of the fact that that messes with your digestive system. You're not going to be able to poop regularly when you have a narcotic in your system, because that's going to cause constipation. It sucks the water out of your poop and it makes you constipated. So that's something that I'm going to have to really gauge and consider after my surgery. I am praying to God that this is going to be my very last surgery. I don't want to go through this anymore. I don't like it. I don't think anybody does, obviously, but it's just a 10 out of 10. Don't recommend. Mid. It's mid. I don't like it at all, okay? I'm thankful that my chemo is working for me, and I'm thankful that I am eligible for the surgery. But I would have rather never to have gone through this. I would have been even more thankful to have never thought about cancer or scans or chemotherapy or surgery. You know, I would have rather been thinking about BBLs like everybody else my age, but whatever. As far as my equipment that I'll be using at home, I have the luck of having some things still here, such as like a shower chair, which I'll need. My shower will be located in my mom's room because she has a master bedroom and she has a shower in there versus like a tub where I have to step in. So I'll be using her shower, and I think that will be beneficial for me at the same time due to the fact that it's going to force me to have to get out of my bed and walk to her room. And a lot of your recovery depends on how much activity you do, like how much moving around and walking you do. They want you to walk around as much as possible, physically possible, without hurting yourself or doing any more damage than necessary or whatever. They want you to move around as much as possible just to help your bowels move, as well as your all of your systems, just to help them wake up again and start getting back to normal. Something else that I'm considering. I'm sorry, my son is walking in my room right now. Jackson. Okay. So something else that I'm considering right now is getting a psychologist for after my operation. I want to be mentally prepared for the outcome of my operation, because I don't want it to be like last time when I was completely blindsided by the fact that I even had cancer, and that it here's my son, and that it traumatized me so much that it was like I really thought I was dying forever. Like I after I found out I had cancer, I felt like, this was the end. I was never going to be the same person I was again. And there is some truth to that, because you're never going to be the same person that you were before cancer, and you feel like she's gone and dead. Okay, we had a funeral for her and she's buried, but at the same time there is still the old me in me. Okay, I'm vivacious, fun, I am lovable, and I enjoy doing adventures and experiencing new activities. So there's still a lot of old me in me. The only issue is that I'm not going to be mentally the same person anymore because of what I've gone through. And I want to mention some of the symptoms that you may experience after finding out you have cancer, after going through chemotherapy and stuff like that. Some symptoms that I have going on currently is brain fog. I cannot for the life of me remember a lot of information. I naturally block out traumatic situations, but now a lot of my memory is just a blur. I also have horrible hearing. I'm essentially going deaf due to my chemotherapy. Like I can't hear very well anymore. What else? I used to have neuropathy in my toes really bad. But it's improved. But I'm worried that it may come back again after my surgery, because that's also something a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but something I've come across from a testimonial from an individual stating that, she had neuropathy in her hands and feet after her surgery. And since I have experienced that prior to the surgery from my chemo, that may be a possibility again, since I'll be having a hot chemo poured into my abdomen. I did have a lot of nausea, but now my nausea has subsided and I don't experience nausea anymore. But someone also mentioned after having their surgery that they had extreme nausea and that they weren't really able to keep down a lot of things. And that makes me worried in the sense of, how the hell am I supposed to throw up after having my abdomen literally cut open? Like, you have to use abdominal muscles to throw up. So like, I would pass out. Like, I don't know. I really hope I don't have nausea, but like, it's a possibility because it's a symptom after your surgery that you may experience. Weight loss is something that you may experience as well, which I'm okay with because I have a lot of padding with weight right now. I've gained quite a bit of weight, so I'm okay with losing a little bit of weight. What else? I also have to think about things like the clothes that I'm going to be wearing post-surgery. So I bought pajamas from Walmart. They were having a sale on pajamas for like $7 top and bottom. So I bought a lot of pajamas that button up in the front so that I can wear in the hospital, because I know I would be a little bit more comfortable in a pajama like that. And as part of what I'm doing to prepare for my surgery is trying to essentially make it a little bit more glamorous than, a little bit more glamorous for myself. If you look good, you feel good, is what a lot of people say. And I do feel that to my core. Whenever I put on makeup, I do my hair, and I put on a nice little outfit, I feel better. So if that's going to help my recovery process while I'm in the hospital, for me to put on a pair of pajamas that make me feel nice and cute or something, I'm going to do that. So I have invested in pajamas that I can wear while I'm in the hospital. And they're all short sleeve like this, so that they can put like the cuff on my arm to like check my blood pressure, and then to also be able to put my IV in and things of that nature. Which again is all the reasons why which is again why I try to buy the clothes with the open in the front, okay? What else? I also have been trying to prepare my bed for after my surgery, as far as like having pillows ready and things like that. Thankfully, I had purchased an adjustable bed pretty soon after finding out I had cancer again. I purchased it because I remembered after my first surgery, it was quite difficult for me to lay down and get up and do all that other stuff. So the bed that I have right now can adjust for the head frame, not the bottom part, which is okay. I can just add pillows to the bottom of it to where my legs are if I need to. So that's part of me preparing. But as I mentioned before, I'm really more focused on my mental state, because that's what I believe will make or break a recovery for anybody, is not being prepared mentally for what's to come. So I know it may sound shallow or naive or crazy to some, but I like to think of this as a really intense BBL, lipo, or something like that, or like breast reconstructive surgery, because I want to live in denial of believing that this cancer is not having the best of me. It's not going to take the best of me. It's not going to have my best years, and I'm going to overcome whatever comes my way. I know my surgery is going to be intense, and I still don't have the information as far as is my belly button going to be gone, or am I going to have a stoma, like an ileostomy? What else? There's a couple other things that I'm wondering about. But, I'll hopefully get all those questions answered tomorrow at my pre-op appointment. And I'm hoping that everything will be, easy going for me at the time of surgery. But as I mentioned before, I have not been able to find someone who is honest as I am about their mental state before surgery, or how they're going to be mentally after surgery. So I want to make sure I document all of this, partially for me, excuse me, sorry. But also for anyone out there who is about to go through this, or who is thinking about doing this, or who is going through it right now. You're not alone, and welcome. I don't want to say welcome, but what can I say? We're a secluded club, and I guess welcome to the club. And my son is falling asleep. So this was a good little video. You guys get to see my son falling asleep. This is him. This is who I'm fighting for, who I'm living for. And I hope one day that this video We'll show him how much, you know, his mom is a fighter. I don't hope to die anytime soon, so I'm hoping that I'll still be alive by the time he graduates. Fingers crossed. But this is reality. This is the life of somebody who has stage 4 colon cancer, who's trying to live and survive the diagnosis. Yeah, I mean, it's not fun, but it's not always sad either. I do have some good times. Oh, and I do want to say this: before you have surgery, enjoy your body. Do nasty things with your loved ones, go on vacations, do all that good stuff, because I don't know and you don't know what kind of body you're going to have afterwards. You don't know what kind of symptoms you'll have after the surgery. So why not enjoy right now while you can, and then worry about tomorrow later. So that's what I have done. I have gone to the beach. I've been going to the pool. I've been enjoying the body that I currently have before surgery, before anything. And I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful. I'm saying it also to myself so that I can really resonate with the thankfulness, because not many people have been lucky enough to have this surgery. And then even if they are lucky enough to have gotten into the surgical hall, sometimes they don't get the surgery that they wanted in the end anyway, because something happens. But like I said, I just want to thank anyone and everyone who has been supportive of me in this situation and who has literally watched me struggle with all of this, because I know watching me struggle is also a struggle for you in your own way, because you're watching someone you love or care about go through something this difficult. Try to stay positive. Obviously this video is in real time of me, and I'm not good at editing, so I'm not editing anything out, and you're going to be watching my emotions in real time of me processing my surgery that's coming up. But I want it to be real, and I want to give you the nitty-gritty of how things really are for people. So thank you for watching, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and like. Bye.